Hey everyone, this is Gabriel Carrillo, also known as EdTech Bytes, and I'm going to do a real quick tutorial or integration, if you want to call it, for using Flipgrid with Nearpod. These are probably two of my favorite tools or web apps, whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to show you how to integrate the two. So I have this lesson that I'm going to start, and I have my title screen here, and I'm going to go ahead and let's say I wanted to give the kids a quiz by the end of this question, or by the end of this lesson, and I wanted to kind of activate their prior knowledge. So maybe I want to ask them a question within Flipgrid within my Nearpod presentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and within Nearpod here, I'm going to go ahead and add slide. And this time I'm going to add web content. And by doing so, I am given the option to put a URL in there. So I'm going to go over to my Flipgrid admin tab. And let's say that I want them to pull up, or I'm going to ask them a question about religions. So this one is perfect for secondary, middle school, or high school. And so I've already asked a question here, or the topic, and I have everything written out with the video for them to watch. And I'm going to go ahead and share that topic, and I'm going to copy the direct URL to that particular topic. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And when I go back to my Nearpod, I'm going to go ahead and paste that URL and save it. Okay. And I can really quickly test that link, and it takes me right to my grid. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. So now if I'm going through my Nearpod lesson, and I'll go ahead and save and exit this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give this 7th grade, and I'm going to go ahead and call it social studies. Okay, so what I did is I opened up an incognito window. So now if I'm going to go ahead and launch this as a student-paced lesson so that they can do this on their own, it's going to generate that unique code that Nearpod does. So there it is SHFKA. So let me go back to my incognito tab, go to nearpod.com. That way you guys could see it as a student FKA. That's what it is. I go ahead and input that here, and you guys will see that this is what the Nearpod lesson will look like. My name in there. So I'm going to do this at my own pace. Okay, recall and remember. And it's going to take me directly to that specific URL, which in this case is our Flipgrid, which I can then quickly add a video and go right back to the Nearpod lesson after. So real quick way to integrate the two. So once again, this is, whoops, wrong one. Integrating Flipgrid directly into Nearpod works really well with your middle schoolers. And that way, instead of giving them, a URL for the Nearpod and then a URL for the Flipgrid and having to kind of do the two within two different ecosystems, now you're doing everything within one directly from within Nearpod.